Hey everyone, True Score Gaming back with some more SnowRunner news and updates on upcoming features. I do the research and I also scour the internet, so you don't have to, in order to try and compile all the info on any new items and features that might make it into an upcoming phase or update. There is an update that is being released to Season Pass holders on July 15th. Oddly enough, the release date falls on a Wednesday, and as you know, these things usually happen on Tuesdays. But looks like this was planned to coincide with the release of MudRunner on mobile iOS and Android devices. One important thing to note is that Phase 1 is not going to be released all at once. It's being split up into at least two parts, but we'll probably see more than that. Let's quickly recap last month's video to go over everything that has been covered so far and some of the new things that we might be seeing very soon. Last month I covered the addition of single player modes, and while there is no official news yet of any modes being added, I can confirm that at least one of the items in the newly announced interior customization is directly tied to the completion of the Lost in the Wilderness trial. Here are the names of some of the items that you will be able to use to customize your truck interior. So there are 5 dashboard bobbleheads with names like Cathead, Bobblehead Joker, Dog, the very popular Hula Girl, and something called Masha, which is apparently rewarded for completing the Lost in the Wilderness trial. Other items include various stickers, with 4 unique ones for the Cat CT680. Sorry, there were no fuzzy dice on the list. Whether or not this makes me want to spend more time in the interior of my truck is yet to be determined. As for different cargo types, we now know that the airplane part cargo is tied to the recovery of a World War II era plane and will probably be part of a big contract finale involving the recovery of several airplane fragments. Another contract will have you exploring abandoned bunkers in the Kola Peninsula, which will contain the Lake Covid and Africanda maps. Contracts are provided by 3 companies, Kola Expedition, Sevmont Repairs, and the Kolski Regional Government. As mentioned in my previous video, Africanda is a reference to a real-life military base with the same name, based in the Kolski district, which shot down a German bomber in 1941. This is the same bomber players will be looking for in a mission called the Star in the Sky. There seems to be 2 BA-20 armored cars to be found instead of 1, as originally thought, and it would be nice if they let us keep one of them. Speaking of maps, now that Lake Covid and Africanda are confirmed, there is new data now suggesting a new region called the Yakutia region, which is also located in Russia that would bring with it 2 more maps. This region appears to also connect with the Kola Peninsula and possibly the Rift map, although the connection via the Northern Road in Rift is pure speculation at this point. Given all this data, here's what the Phase 1 rollout will probably look like. Phase 1 will be all about the new snowy Russian region called Kola Peninsula, which will feature over 50 new missions spread out between Lake Covid and Africanda. Update 6.0, releasing July 15th, will most likely bring Season Pass and Premium Edition holders Lake Covid, the first of 2 new maps and what has been on the test server for the last 2 weeks. It's a large area covered with snow and a giant icy lake. There we will experience a large deal of breaking ice, which is perfect to transport the new portable cabin, which is equipped with skis. Along that, 2 new vehicles which I talked about in my last video, the Ford F750 and the 216 Action, both with a unique set of add-ons. There's only going to be a limited number of watchtowers, so players are going to have to use the new mobile recon unit to uncover large areas of the map. To aid with that exploration, a new upgrade for the GMC MH9500 will be found here that will provide this truck with all-wheel drive. In addition, the Tega 6436 will get a new Tiger skin. Following the Lake Covid update, the next update will most likely bring Season Pass and Premium Edition owners the last of the 2 new maps, the Africanda, another vast map with focus on looking for a World War II bomber. Players will need to use the metal detector module to search for new loads and cargoes and recover them with a brand new wide flatbed semi-trailer. The GMC MH9500, which will now be outfitted with the all-wheel drive upgrade, will be the only truck that can equip this new module. You'll also find an engine upgrade for the Ford F750 on this map, as well as an all-wheel drive upgrade for your Western Star 6900 twin steer. Yes, you heard that right, the twin steer. A new set of vehicles will most likely be included with Africanda. The Bohr 45-318 and the Tewes 108 Warthog should be among them. You might also see the Chevrolet Apache, a scout truck with its own unique skin, and even another American truck, the International Paystar 5600 TS. There's also some new data worth mentioning about a mysterious new scout vehicle simply called Otto at this point. Even though most of this content is geared for the season pass holders, some of the things I already mentioned in this video and the last will be free. We are talking about 3 new Michigan contracts that may involve extreme cargo. That news should make many players happy, and if that's not enough, you can look forward to the new trials, which are a set of new challenges with their own unique goals. I know I'm happy about that since I'm always trying to come up with new challenges for all the trucks. To start, we should see 2 new trials called Ride on King and Lost in the Wilderness, which will reward you with new interior items mentioned at the start of this video. Looks like they will also be adding 3 new tutorials with 3 maps to teach you more about terrain movement, truck upgrades, and missions. And before you ask, I'm sorry, but there's just nothing to report when it comes to console mods. I know many of you, including myself, are waiting for any information on this subject, but there's just nothing I could find regarding that. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel today. I post regular videos on this channel, and as a subscriber, you'll be the first to know whenever new content is added. As always, thank you for your support, and see you next time.